Not even 10 races into the season, and we already have 5 Kevin Harvick diecasts for the new year. Here's Kevin Harvick's 2020 Jimmy John's Ford Mustang. Howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again, back with another NASCAR diecast review. Today is going to be a 2020 diecast driven by, of course, the closer, freaky fast Jimmy John's Kevin Harvick. And this is his 2020 Jimmy John's Ford Mustang. And I tell you what, man, I have not gotten a Jimmy John's diecast since, I want to say, 2015. Back when Harvick still drove a Chevrolet. That's the last time I can remember getting a Jimmy John's car. So I didn't get it in 2018, didn't get it in 2019. I got it in 2020. Now, I thought this car was going to get released in NASCAR Authentics for 2019. I was wrong. They released the Mobil 1 and the Hunt Brothers Pizza car. I'm hoping this one's a good paint scheme, though. They've kind of changed, like, they kept the same 3-color palette, right? But they've changed just a few things here and there throughout the years. You know, it's pretty cool that they've been, believe it or not, guys, Jimmy John's and Kevin Harvick have been partnered since, what, 2011? That's insane, man. It's almost a full decade. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this 2020 Jimmy John's Kevin Harvick Ford Mustang out of the box. Here she is, folks, brand new, out of the package. And wow, man, this is a very, very interesting design. So the top of the car is like a two-tone, right? So it's a nice snow-esque white. The accent color is red. It's a bright, I would say, good racing red. And then the bottom portion of the car, you know, like I said, it's a two-tone. You got the black, you know, very glossy, very sharp, very nice. And it kind of cuts in like a mini Penske scallop, but it's a lot more sharp, a lot more like a true blade pattern compared to the Penske's. I would honestly call it like an arrow. So over here on the nose, you got Jimmy John's since 1983. Oh my God, I wish I had a time machine to the 80s. That'd be so freaking cool. You got the Jimmy John's little J's right there. Gourmet sandwiches. That's cool. You know, pretty much covers most of the hood, just a simple two-tone pattern. I do see like some very, very small, I guess you could call it stingray fins there. That's quite interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, or is that a decal wrapping or design issue. The one good thing, though, that Lionel has going for him here is that the entire nose of the car is pretty much all black. I mean, the grille it's dark enough that it kind of blends in with the paint job, and of course this car is actually painted white. Everything on the car that isn't white is all decal, but it kind of hides some of the flaws that Lionel is so used to. It kind of blends in, so this one might look a little bit better than usual. I got Stewart-Haas Racing, got the big Sunoco logo, of course, black splitter, red number 4, love that. Ford Mustang, got the pony right there. Pretty nice. I do see that this headlight's a little bit wonky, jaw, while this one is looking pretty good. Go over here to the left side of the car, and for some reason, I don't understand why, but the name banners on some of these Harvick diecasts have been atrocious, man. I mean, the freaking name rails on these Kevin Harvick diecasts, I don't know what they're doing. But it's not even covering half of the driver's side window. That is insane. I got Ford, Mobil 1, Haas, Hunt Brothers Pizza. Nothing up here, but you got a little Mobil 1 logo there. Freaky fast. Jimmy John's Gourmet sandwiches. Got American Ethanol. It's the only logo that's on the corner panel is pretty much the Jimmy John's joint. You got Rush Truck Centers and Exalta. And you got the number 4 there. You got NASCAR Race Car. Got the, of course, you know, the NASCAR Cup Series logo. I'm glad to see that is back on the race cars. You got 3M Lincoln Welders. We do got some pretty bad air bubbling right here. You can see how the Mustang little grill side insert kind of washes up, but like that, for some reason, that little part right there is a little bit more darker than usual. And the reason for that is pretty much looks like a decal issue, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Maybe that's supposed to be a stripe. I don't freaking know. Well, folks, literally, this diecast has a bullet hole in it. Like, literally, What is that? You gotta be freaking kidding me. I mean, it just took out the number 4 there. So you got Jimmy John's right there in the middle of the back. I guess you call it the tail light panel. I love that. It's like a 3-dimensional tail light panel, like that. I got the you got the tail lights, black spoiler. The whole back end of the car is all black. There's no red or white striping. Mobile 1 on the left side. You got the what's left of the 4, and then you got the the Michigan Ford license plate. Pretty sharp. Just not sure what's going on right there. And then the right side of the race car, and you can just see the name rail is just unbelievably small. I mean, it literally covers about 30 to 35% of the window. Doesn't even cover half of it. That's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just, I don't know. That would not fly with me if I was designing this diecast, I'll tell you that. Very, very sharp paint scheme. You know, 3 colors. Ironically enough, it's the 3 colors of the channel, you know, Diecastbuffet. But I love these colors, man. I love it. Red, black, and white. I totally did not even notice that the freaking B-pillar logo's got a butter knife cut through it. That's great. What the heck's on the freaking window? Is that a piece of like chipped plastic, or is that part of the actual mold itself? I mean, what the heck? That is freaking weird, man. I don't know what that is. It's like almost like a it looks like a freaking ice cube on the window. And then you go over here to the roof of the car, and actually surprising right here, this kind of surprising, is that it actually looks really good without the roof flap sponsorship. Now the real car is supposed to say Bush right there, but I mean, if you buy some decals or print your own decals, you can easily add the Bush logos to the race car. You can put a Bush logo there. You can put a Bush logo there. You can actually put the Bush wording there. You just need some, of course, some decal paper, and you could do that. I got the number 4 there. You know, the red is really what sets this car off. You know, the middle of the 4 is red, and you have the white outlining, and then you have the black trim line. It's just 3 very simple colors that just go so well with anything motorsports, and with it being, you know, a Gold Series car, and of course, you know, they didn't approve that Bush would be on this car for, you know, they don't want to make every HARVICK diecast with a freaking base. They do have this like clear free spot, but I mean, you could put any logo you wanted. You could put Freaky Fast. You could put another Jimmy John's logo. You could put freaking anything. You could put Hunt Brothers Pizza. I mean, you could put whatever you want on this car. That would be kind of funny. Have a Hunt Brothers Pizza logo on a Freaky Fast Jimmy John's Ford Mustang. You got the name banner on the back windshield, Kevin Harvick there, and you got Jimmy John's on the deck lid. Alrighty, folks, this is actually one of the coolest HARVICK diecasts I've seen in a while. You know, you had the Hunt Brothers Pizza car. Yeah, it's got green. Yeah, it's got red. It's got white. I tell you what, though, besides it looking like an Italian, taxi cab, that paint scheme is eh. I feel like they could go back to the drawing board. The Mobile 1 car, that is a very sharp-looking race car. But I gotta say, this one right here, don't sleep on the Jimmy John's joint. This thing is absolutely a fabulous-looking diecast. You know, it's simple, 3 main colors. The graphics for the car itself, I mean, if going back to my Forza designing days, I mean, it's a very simple design. It really is. You know, just a big square panel here. Put a small, trim line, then you have that. I mean, it's a very simple paint scheme that you could do like on a game like Forza. But the thing is that sometimes simple paint schemes, if, done correctly, are just sometimes the best ones. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Diecastbuffet. I appreciate all those who tune in. I mean, this is a very cool looking Kevin Harvick diecast, and it's crazy to think that I think half of the 2020 HARVICK diecasts have already been released. You know, you got the Bush Light, Mobile 1, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and now the Jimmy John's car. So, and we're gonna most likely get the Bush Light car, I think late summer, maybe like the first week of fall. That's my very, very, very vague guess. But I'm hoping we get that diecast as well, which, I mean, if you go back to 2019, we got like, what, 8 or 9 Kevin Harvick diecasts? I mean, it's insane. It's insane. So who knows? We might be able to get at least half of that by the first, Texas race or something. Because, I mean, we already got 5 out on the market. Crazy. Anyways, folks, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this 2020 Jimmy John's Ford Mustang driven by the closer, Kevin Harvick. Is it the closer or is it Happy Harvick? Which is a better nickname for the veteran driver out of Stewart-Haas Racing? Hope you're having a great one, folks. Diecast Buffet, signing off.